fucking with the mob. Hit him in the jaw. All of my niggas bipolar, leaning the pull up. Meister was in there, you toe up. Rolling with my gang, bumping that keep in the hoop. It's motivating my soldiers.
What's good, guys? CarbonMeister here, and welcome back to another video. So if you missed yesterday's video, you probably have no idea what's going on, but yesterday we got our first teaser look at DLC 3, and it was one of the best teasers that we've gotten so far because of the fact that it was a remake of Raid from Black Ops 2. Now, yesterday when we got our first look on it, we didn't know what the name was, we didn't know what this was. I mean, we all had a general idea that this was a multiplayer map, but we weren't 100% sure. Well, today we know that the map is called Empire, and it is indeed 100% a Raid remake from Black Ops 2. Like I said earlier, if you missed the video from yesterday, I will have it up top right now so you guys can click on it and go check that out. Now, along with the map Empire, we also got a look at 3 other multiplayer maps, as well as, of course, the zombies that is coming with DLC 3. Now, first off, we're going to talk about the 4 maps that are going to be introduced for multiplayer, and I'm also going to be showing you on the screen 4 individual pictures that were shared with us upon the announcement of DLC 3 today, and I'm also going to read a little bit of information that was shared with us about each and every map. Now, since we talked about Empire already a little bit, we're going to start off with Empire, and I'm going to read you guys the information that was shared with us by Treyarch themselves. So it says, Empire, Treyarch adapts its Black Ops 3 movement system to the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 fan favorite map Raid. The reimagining of this classic medium-sized map features an authentic Roman villa that has been recreated by a modern-day eccentric billionaire, where a classic map structure mixes with the new gameplay mechanics of Black Ops 3. Now, whatever angle you look at this map, it looks fucking amazing. It really does. It looks like a really big, I want to say I could compare it to like the Versace mansion. It looks so fucking cool. Like, it looks like a really big mansion, obviously by a billionaire, and it looks really cool. But whatever angle you look at it, it looks just like Raid, identical to Raid. As you could tell from the picture that I shared with you guys of Empire, it's the same exact courtyard as it was in Raid, except that it doesn't have, you know, the courtyard in Raid is a little smaller and it's a little more compact with like cars. I know there's a giant van on the side, and there is a sports car where usually Bomb B would be. It just looks amazing. The fact that we're gonna have this advanced movement that we have in Black Ops 3, and we're gonna have a remake of Raid, I'm mind blown right now. The map looks absolutely amazing, and I'm super excited for this one. Now, for the next map that we're gonna talk about is Cryogenic. It says, located far off the coast in the Dead Sea, an isolated compound holds some of the world's most dangerous criminals in frozen isolation. Sentry towers keep watch over the small map's circular design as frenetic combat is funneled around the prison's cryogenic tubes, where opportunities for wall running attacks abound. So for this map, the picture, we didn't really get much. Obviously, we can see the cryogenic tubes and all the good stuff, but we really can't tell much of what's going on or what this map could really be, but it looks super cool. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Destiny. I don't know if that's something that you guys could see like I do, but it really reminds me of Destiny. I don't know why, it just really does, but it looks like it's going to be a really cool map. Something about this map pack just is super cool. Like, everything that they did with this map pack, I'm can you hear it? Can you hear the excitement running through my body as I'm explaining this? Now, the third map we're going to talk about is Berserk. It says, ancient sentinels from a lost civilization guard the entrance to Berserk, a Viking village frozen in time. Players will fight through blizzards and control the center bridge as they navigate this medium-sized map's wooden buildings, deadly rocky outcroppings, and tight choke points. Now, when I hear players will fight through blizzards and control the center bridge as they navigate this medium-sized map's wooden buildings, other than the wooden buildings, it really reminds me of Gauntlet. It really reminds me of the snowy area in Gauntlet, because if you think about that map, it's a snowy map and there's a bridge that everyone tries to control in the center. So if you guys want like kind of an idea of it, but that's gonna be super cool. If we have like a blizzard going on and that really like fucks with the visibility of your shooting, that's, oh my god, like Everything they're doing with this DLC is just crazy. And now for the last map that we're going to talk about, it is called Rumble. It says gamers battle amongst larger than life mechanized warriors in Rumble, a stadium where giant robots battle to the roar of the crowd. This medium-sized map funnels high-speed combat to the central arena where players battle their way through fallen mechs and pyrotechnics. Now I've had pretty much a comparison for every single map, and this one reminds me of Rocket League. It just reminds me of playing out Rocket League. I don't know why, it just does. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of you are watching this are probably like, holy shit, dude, like I can really see all the things this guy's comparing it to. And it's true, it really looks like Rocket League, and I can already kind of get a feel of what it's gonna be like. There was a map in Advanced Warfare. I didn't play Advanced Warfare much, so I don't know what the map is called, but there was this map, there was like 2 bunkers, and then there's like a temple in the middle, and then there's a giant like robot that usually people would hide under. That's what I'm gonna think that the robots are gonna look like. They're gonna look just like that. They're gonna be giant in size, and we're gonna be able to jump on it and get under it and all that good stuff. But it's gonna look kind of like I would say a Rocket League arena. That's what I would think, at least. So as you can see, all of the multiplayer maps that are being introduced with DLC 3 are absolutely amazing. I don't know what's with the sudden change, because these don't feel like maps that we got with DLC 1 and DLC 2. These feel like completely different maps. Like they put a little more TLC into it. Maybe it's just me, but I think that that's what they're doing here. And if this is what DLC 3 is looking like, I'm beyond hyped to see what DLC 4 is going to look like. Now, as far as the zombies, I will do a separate video about that, talking a little more in depth tomorrow. Today, we're just going to stick to talking about the multiplayer maps. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like on it and let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the new maps. Do you agree with half of the things that I said? Could you, or do you think that they're putting a little more effort into these DLCs now around? Because I personally feel like they are. Of course, these are just pictures of the maps. These are not the actual maps itself. I mean, obviously they are, but for instance, Spire looked like such a crazy map when we saw the picture of it, but when we actually saw the gameplay of it, it's just a regular old terminal. So just make sure to let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this. But other than that, this is CarbonMeister, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.